I'm Amanda from La Rose Noir Promoters. We're here today to interview Mr. Donald Volz, our featured author, sitting outside on this lovely day up here in Milo, Maine. How are you today, Donald?
I'm doing good.
All right, well, let's start this interview off with what inspired you to write your first book?
Well, it started out as a short story that I was going to enter the story into a contest, and the story got so good that I just went ahead and continued until it became a novel.
Wow. Now, do you have a specific writing style?
Well, I like to write I like to write stories that I can play out in my head like they're a motion picture, like I can see it happening, and then I just put words to it and turn it into a story that everybody can read.
Your books definitely read like that.
Thanks.
Is there a message in Rebecca that you would like to share with everybody?
Well, I would say be careful what games you play with.
Yeah, that seems pretty evident. How much of the book is realistic?
Well, the stories about the Ouija board, they're as real as I could write, because I got the stories from people that claim that these things happen to them when they play with the Ouija board. The rest of it is made up in my head. It's the Ouija board stories themselves are actually told by people that experienced it.
Okay. Well, speaking of experiences, are the experiences in the book based on your life or on someone you know?
No, not really.
Okay. Simple answer. What are some of your current projects right now?
Well, I'm continuing the story about Rebecca. I'm going to take her in a totally different direction. It's going to be twists and turns, and it's going to be exciting. It's going to surprise you.
Oh, I can't wait to read it. What was the hardest part of writing your novel?
Picking up wherever I left off whenever I'd stop, and continuing on with the story. It's easier to write the story when it's just flowing, and then I had a little bit of writer's block every once in a while.
That's understandable. Who designed the cover on this book?
Oh, that would be my wife, Linda, and my son, Daniel. Daniel took the pictures, and they got together and put the cover together, and I think it's a fantastic cover.
It is. I really like it. It's very spooky. Outside of your family, what influenced you in the writing of this book?
Like I said before, it was the people that told me the stories about the Ouija board and how they played with it, and those things actually happened to them, and it made me want to do the research on the Ouija board and find out what effects it actually has on people.
Wow. If you had to do it all over again, would there be anything that you would change in your book?
I don't believe that there would be.
Awesome. Do you see writing as a career in your future?
I do. I think I want to continue writing until my fingers fall off.
Let's hope that doesn't happen too soon. Do you recall how your interest in writing originated?
Well, I've always liked to tell stories and make up stories in my head and tell people stories and see their reaction. So I decided to go ahead and put pen to paper and give people something to read.
Very nice. Is there anything you find particularly challenging in your writing?
Yeah, that would be coming up with new characters and characters' names, making sure I don't repeat the same character, and keeping track of their age and keeping track of their personalities.
Yeah, that would be a little difficult. Now, did you learn anything from writing this book?
Well, I learned that it's easy to continue writing, as you know, to make it flow through your head. It's easy to continue writing if you was able to spend more time on it. The more time you spend writing it, the easier it becomes. And as the story comes together in your head, you start seeing it come together. It seems to go faster towards the end.
Okay. Do you have any advice for other writers out there?
That would be, make sure that you stick to whatever you're doing. Don't let anybody discourage you, and don't let obstacles get in your way. Just keep plugging away.
Good advice. And last question, do you have anything specific that you want to say to your readers?
Yeah, I would say make sure you enjoy the story, and make sure you buy my new book, because Rebecca's going to go places that's going to surprise you. There's going to be new twists and turns to the story that you're not going to see coming. And I think you're really going to enjoy where Rebecca's going.
Great. Well, that's all the time we have for today. You can read more about Mr. Donald Volz on the website at www.larosenoirpromoters.com. His book is also available on Amazon.com. It's available on Nook and Kindle and through Books A Million and Barnes & Noble. Thank you so much. Have a great day.